Kind of a throwback on this one. Not really too far back, like a year ago, but Modern Warfare 2 domination match is actually a match that Jared played.
Yay!
The reason behind this video now is just to show what a cohesive team playing an objective-based game should act like.
You'll notice I get a message up in the corner, and the quality is bad at this point, and we are completely aware of this, and there's a reason to that in the future. But I just received a message from Mudbutt Splatter, so huge kudos to you, sir, because your name is freaking outstanding.
What's that message say, by the way?
I messaged him, and I said, dude, awesome name. And, of course, in very online fashion, I just got a response of, haha, and that was it. I haven't heard from him since.
Wow.
So who knows what's going on. But anyway... You'll in Derailed, what I did with this one is I was actually playing with Jabin. So sometimes you'll hear somebody talking to me, and that was actually Jabin and I formulating some plans. Now the team that we actually had was actually playing the team game of domination. They weren't worried about their KDR. And I essentially, when I started, I wasn't worried about my KDR either. I knew that we had already had A, we needed to, B's always fought over, and I figured if we can at least hold A and C, we can just have a dogfight in the middle. So I was very surprised that when I was getting over this way, there was pretty much nobody back here at all. And I started to wonder that maybe this team was more over focused on just gunning people down and not necessarily protecting what's theirs. They only have one spot, so I can understand that they probably went out and tried to get some more.
Yeah, and see, the thing with this is is that, I mean, it's just a prime example of, where the first-person shooter kind of lacks sometimes, and it's not necessarily the game's fault, it's more the player's fault. Because, I mean, some people are literally out to just say, hey, I killed 30 people and died, 6 times or something like that.
50.
Now,
But,
this part coming up, I should have died. Easy.
But, yeah, I mean, they also don't capture anything, you know what I mean? They don't do anything to help win the game, they're just, out for themselves. I mean, for all that, just play free-for-all.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, and that's why they put the different matches there.
Right, and this is something that I wrote about a little while ago, too. I mean, the downfall of the first-person shooter is just that with the objective-based games. I mean, it's gotten a little better, because I think some people are starting to get a little more upset about it. I mean, but you do still get to play some games where people pull this crap.
Oh, there it is.
Lined it up.
So what ended up happening here is that you'll notice that what Jay and I were trying to do is I was going to flank everybody who was going to come back. So we were securing C, so I knew that they were going to start charging since we pretty much had everything at this point. So Jay's running around to the front to see if there's anybody coming. And it was a perfect opportunity for me to pull off one of my normal moves. And I was camping a little bit in this match, I will admit to that. But it was more of a defending rather than camping and staying in one spot.
It's what we talked about before we started doing the commentary, so that we had a way to justify what he was doing.
To justify the fact that this was probably the first time I had a really good KDR match.
So we sat back in a corner.
All I'm saying is, look, in real life, this is what you'd probably end up trying to do.
Oh, actually,
exactly.
yeah.
You wouldn't run around trying out there. Look, bang, bang. You'll see Javen right across there. He was the one that was coming over, and they looked in that direction only. So at this point, that's when I started to realize that maybe we might be able to completely take over, and I might be able to get a pretty decent KDR out of it. That's not the focus, but...
It just happened to work out that way.
I mean, you see him running around. I'm not just staying in the spot waiting.
Right.
You're defending here. You're just patrolling the perimeter, that's all.
Every time I hear C's going to be affected, I run to block it and see what's going on. And sometimes you'll notice in some of these scenes coming up that I was practically invisible to the entire team.
Yeah, which is strange. I mean, you took out 2 guys. That's the one thing that's always gotten me about, like, when you're playing games like Modern Warfare 2 or even Black Ops. I mean, when you're playing an objective-based game and you see another team who's trying to, take something, you shoot the guy standing right next to someone else, and then the other person doesn't know for some reason or another. I just don't get it. But
Absolutely.
Look at that.
You'll notice I'm very keen on the accuracy more than I am the KDR. I would rather take bullets to the head than miss, which is very dumb for a first-person shooter game. But look at this right here. Missed. Completely missed! Not at all. And at this point, I got the opportunity to finally get that achievement in the game and finally go ahead and take a look again! Again!
Wow.
actually,
That was like 4
almost
people.
missed that kill.
Yeah, almost.
What are you at, like an 8-kill streak at this point?
Uh-huh. And I didn't use any of them. I wasn't trying to, hold on to the kill streaks. I was actually still trying to defend and play the game.
Hey, if they run into the gunfire, that's on them.
I was actually running out of ammo at this point, and I knew I needed somebody else's gun, and I was very fortunate this sheep just kind of rolled up.
Wow, sheep.
And didn't die. Maybe it was lag, I don't know what it was, but thank you for your gun. And this is when you're going to notice I have a huge fail coming up. Huge fail.
I'm sure we've seen bigger.
Uh-oh.
It's the call-in strike. And then we have a predator that I have no idea where I'm going with it. And
oh my god, no way, dude. What? You shot it off the map.
Wow, were you that angry at the
no,
snow?
I got too excited. This was the first time that I actually had a KDR higher. I was on point. I've not had a match like this in a very long time.
Wait,
so
where are you at now? Probably 9?
No, that was 10. No, I had a little bit more.
11?
Because I had a double kill. That's probably at 14. I think I checked it at one point, but the quality's so bad, can't really see the numbers. I did another noob move. I think it was right here. Nope, it wasn't here. Okay.
But still, I mean, the point of this is that this is how you should play the game. I mean,
I was 15-0 at this point, and then somebody was, I think they either took C or they were about ready to take C, and I went back to get it, and I ran out in front of gunfire, which is completely dumb.
I can't help but notice that their entire team bailed except for 3 dudes.
Maybe they got mad.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Sorry.
I mean, if you can't play with the big dogs, stay on the porch.
Hey, at least the rage quitters didn't knock the host down.
I've been there. That's one of the funniest things you could ever do in any Call of Duty game is to just like get mad at the game and bail, and then when you see the host migration screen pop up, you just laugh at the people who are left playing the game.
So that was the last kill I had, and then I just moved it. But the point behind it is, for the first-person shooters, we need to have games that we can be more team-oriented,
Right.
not so much on your own.
Right, we need people that are going to play the game as a team if it's team-based, and finally took him out.
Hence the name Team Deathmatch.
So there you have it. That's pretty much domination and how it's supposed to be played. 248. That's exactly it. We'll see you next time.